Hello everyone and namaste. My name is Dr. Aarti Agrawal and I'm a consultant at Agrawal Eye Hospital and Sanjeevani Eye Hospital, Mumbai. So we are here to discuss about mucormycosis, also known as black fungus. Before we start discussing about mucor in detail, first of all I would just like to say that please do not panic, please do not worry. Don't consider everything as black fungus. Let's discuss, let's understand the concept, that why it happens and how it happens and to whom it happens. So what is mucormycosis? Commonly known as black fungus. It is an infection, it is a fungal infection, as the name suggests, of the nose, eyes and brain. It has been there in our society for years together, but it is a very rare fungal infection which happens to someone. But when the immunity of the body becomes less, this fungus gets a home to stay and it develops mucormycosis. So in the era of COVID, when the entire nation is suffering from corona basically causes reduced immunity. And because of this reduced immunity and because of some other factors, this mucormycosis takes place. So discussing who all are susceptible to black fungus. People who are recovering from COVID. That means even after you have completely gotten cured of COVID, within 4 to 6 weeks, you are more susceptible to develop this infection. People who have high levels of blood sugar, whose sugars are not under control. People who have reduced immunity for any reasons like HIV. People who have undergone kidney transplant, people with cancers, people with any kind of autoimmune immunosuppressant agent, they are more susceptible to this fungal infection. So the time frame is anywhere from the day you have COVID till say about 6 to 8 weeks, you are more prone to develop this fungal infection. So how will you identify? What are the signs and symptoms of this fungal infection? Just remember this, and anything unusual happening post recovery or post COVID, it should give you an alarming or a red signal to visit your doctor. Very simple symptoms like bloody discharge from your nose, blackish discharge from your nose, nasal crusting, your sinuses being blocked, nose being congested, there's eye pain, there's swelling in the eye or the eye appears more prominent and out, there is ptosis, that is the upper lid comes down, there's any reduced movement of the eye, that can be causes, that can be early signs. Other signs are any one-sided facial swelling, any numbness in one side of the face, any dental pain, any loose tooth, any headache which is unexplained, or any kind of altered sensorium, any kind of disorientation should be alarming. Various treatment options which are available, that first of all, it's a multidisciplinary approach. That means you need a multi-speciality higher center hospitals where you have a team of doctors working together to treat this condition. Primarily in this kind of condition, one needs to get admitted, and there are treatment like we need to do nasal endoscopy, MRI or CT scan will be advised by your doctor, and depending upon how much the spread of the infection is, the treatment will depend. It can range from anywhere from tablets of antifungal to injections of antifungal or to any kind of surgical intervention. So now coming to what are the things which you can do to avoid contracting this black fungus. I would say there are 5 easy tips which you can do to avoid. First, the most important is to keep your sugars under control. If you have recovered from COVID, if you are in the phase of recovery of COVID, it is very important to keep your sugar levels under check and monitoring. Even after you go home of even after you get discharged from the hospital. High uncontrolled levels of sugar is one of the most important reasons of developing black fungus. Second, in case you have contracted the COVID-19 virus, it is really important to take a proper treatment under physician's guidance. Please do not pop pills. Please do not follow any kind of regime based on WhatsApp or based on what your family members or neighbors have taken. It is really important that you take proper guidance of a doctor, and depending upon the signs, symptoms, and how you're how you are feeling overall, the treatment should be decided, customized for you. In case you require steroids should be only taken under a physician's guidance. Third thing, very important to wear your mask. Even after you have completed the course of your COVID-19 treatment, it is important that you wear your mask whenever you are traveling, whenever you are outside, whenever you are coming in contact with people. Why so? Because at this time, when you are recovering from COVID-19, your immunity is very less, and there are more chances that you may catch any kind of secondary infection or opportunistic infection. Hence, wearing mask, covering your nose and face will help you avoid this kind of any kind of infection, be it secondary infection, bacterial infection, or fungal infection. Tip number 4. Even after you have taken discharge, or even after if your test is negative for COVID-19, it is important to do a regular follow-up with your concerned physician, so that they can monitor your blood parameters, they can monitor your sugars, they can monitor any early signs. So hence, even after you have recovered, regular mandatory checkups weekly or maybe once in a month for a couple of months is really important. And tip number 5, try avoiding getting COVID. The most important, if you don't have COVID, your immunity will be maintained. And if your immunity is maintained, you will not contract this black fungus. So it is really important to maintain social distancing, keep proper hygiene, use sanitizer, wear mask so that you don't get this virus. And if you don't get it, there are very, very, very less chances that you may contract this black fungus. So I hope this was helpful. I hope I have solved many of your doubts which were there in your mind. And if there's anything which I can help you, please feel free to contact me. Thank you.